back to another video, and today it is that time of the month again where we do the May Favs and Hates. So, for anyone that's new here, Favs and Hates is basically where I choose like 3 things that I enjoyed in the past month and 3 things that I didn't really enjoy, either like slightly annoyed me or downright hated. That's why it's called Favs and Hates. So yeah, without further ado, let's get started. So the first Favs of the month, I would say, is my graduation. So for anyone that doesn't know, I graduated university just recently in May, and I'm so happy. I did a whole video about post-grad and all that stuff, so if you want to watch that, you can go find that video. So yeah, graduation was a lot of fun, and I have a hate sense about my graduation that I'll talk about later, but I was really happy that I finally was able to graduate. I spent about 5 months post high school graduation trying to get that degree. I spent 3 years in junior college and 2 years in like regular university, and I think it was a lot of fun. Like, there was a lot of hard times, but there was a lot of fun times as well, and I was really happy about that because you get the whole range of like working with people. Like, you learn a lot of things about yourself, about how you like to work with people, and how you work as a human adult, because you kind of have to go for high school and like public school. You have to kind of like follow the routine of the school, but in like college and stuff, you can follow your own routine. So you kind of get to learn like how you like to work and stuff, and that's why I kind of liked university, was because I got to be able to learn how I work and learn how my kind of work ethic is. Like, I enjoy my breaks, I enjoy my downtime, and after I get that downtime, I'm able to get back to work and be able to finish my job. So yeah, so that is the first Favs of the month of May. So my first Favs would be all-nighters. So with May, I also had to prepare for finals, and finals was like, I don't think this was like my hardest finals week, but I had a lot. This was the most projects that I had to do. Like, I had a lot of physical projects, and one of them that I was really accomplished with that I'll talk about later, but like, I had one day where I stayed up until like maybe 4 o'clock in the morning. Like, I understand that's not an all-nighter, but if I have to stay anywhere past like 1 o'clock in the morning, I'm gonna be upset, because I just, like, especially during school, I like my sleep. I want my sleep. So having to not be able to have sleep, like, I had work, and it was one of my long days, so I had work and all that stuff, so I had to leave. Like, I had to take like short little naps because I was just so tired, and it was just a lot. But I passed all my classes, which is all that matters. But yeah, I just hate having to stay up super late at night, and I understand that's just me being a procrastinator and all that stuff, but it just sucks having to stay up late at night to be able to have to finish homework and projects and stuff. Alright, next Favs is the presentation that I did. So I am a theater major, and in my major we have to take 3 different world theater classes, and for this final semester I took 2 of them at the same time. One of them I didn't really like, and the other one I really liked, and the one that I really liked I did a video presentation talking about El Teatro Campesino, which is basically farm workers theater, where I talk about that theater and all that stuff, and I talk about like the historical background and what that theater represents. And I really enjoyed it. Like, I have a whole video. I uploaded it on my personal like YouTube page, but it's unlisted. But if you guys really want that video, you'll have to DM me and follow me on Instagram to be able to get that YouTube link, because that is very private to me and I don't want to kind of show it to the public. So yeah, if you really want to see that video, you'll have to DM me on Instagram and follow me on Instagram to follow me on the ASMR by Rolando Instagram to be able to get that video. But yeah, the video was a lot of fun. I did a lot of hard work. I did a lot of research on it, and I really like it. It was a lot of fun, and I got a big 100% on the project, and I was just so happy. I got a lot of praise on it, and I think it's one of my biggest accomplishments, I feel like. So yeah, now on to another hate sits, and that one will be moving out. I think I've talked about this last year, but I wanted to reiterate it again. I hate moving out. I don't know why, but moving out is just way harder than moving back in. I guess it's because I accumulated a lot of stuff throughout the years that I lived in college that I needed. Like, there was a lot of stuff that I had to take. So it was like a lot of hard work having to move out, especially when I have other people living with me. So it just really sucked having to move out, and like, especially with my parents and all that stuff, because my parents decided to do something else instead of help me move out, which I'm not really upset by, but it was kind of annoying that I wasn't really able to move out as early as I wanted to. But yeah, I dealt with it. I'm back home now. I'm back home for an indefinite amount of time, but we'll see how everything goes. But yeah, that is my second hate sits of the month. And now time for my final fave sits of the month of May. And that is going to be my Cabo trip. So I wasn't in Cabo the entire time, but after my graduation, me and my family went to Cabo, and we've never been out of the country before. It was a whole new experience. I'm planning on making a video talking about my whole experience, or like a couple of videos about my Cabo trip, and just like my whole first vacation trip in a while. So yeah, be prepared for that video, because I would say just some early things. Like, I learned a lot about Mexico, because my dad always wanted us to go to Mexico, because he's Mexican, he's like full-blooded Mexican, and he's always wanted to take us to Mexico, but just, we haven't really been able to, and this was the first ever experience with Mexico. But I like semi-hates it. What's like a sub-hates it is that during my Cabo trip, the rolly bag that I had broke. So yeah, I had to carry it around. Well, me and my family took turns carrying it around in the airport, and in customs and all that stuff. So yeah, that sucked. But yeah, I dealt with it, and yeah, so Cabo was a lot of fun. I'll do a whole video talking about Cabo soon. I think it'll probably be the next video, we'll see. But yeah, alright, now to my final hate sits, and this one I kinda hated the most, and it is early morning graduations. So my graduation was at 8 o'clock in the morning, what sucked is that I live really far away from my college, from where my home is. So, like going from NorCal to SoCal is about 6 hours. So we had to travel, like, and plus we were going through a lot of stuff. I don't know if I want to make a video talking about like what happened before my trip, but something really tragic happened, and I may talk about it, but we'll see. But we also had to leave the day before at 11 o'clock at night, and it just was really a lot of fun. So I had to be there at 6, and I had to be at the graduation by 6:30, and so the graduation started at 8, and it was 2 hours long. Thankfully, it wasn't like one of the bigger schools, but a lot of the other schools got to have their graduation at 5 o'clock. I would have been fine with that, or nice early 2 o'clock in the afternoon would have been perfect. A nice, simple 2 o'clock in the afternoon type of graduation. But no, my school had to do 8 o'clock in the freaking morning, which just absolutely sucked. But yeah, that is all of my fave sits and hate sits for the month of May. So, did you guys have any fave sits or hate